Hockey, the crazy and fast-paced game we all love. With 32 NHL teams playing 82 regular season games, crazy things are bound to happen. And by crazy, I mean nasty snipes, huge hits, and dirty dangles. These moments will blow your mind. At number 5, we're throwing it back to 1988 when a live chicken stole the spotlight during the LA Kings vs Montreal Canadiens game. Picture this: a disgruntled Kings fan, unhappy with the team's performance, decides to make a bold statement by tossing a live chicken onto the ice at the Great Western Forum. Look at that poor chicken. How does he even bring it into the arena? Now, if you're new to hockey, you might be wondering why on earth a chicken is gracing the rink. This feathery spectacle unfolded as the chicken, sporting a purple napkin like a superhero cape, calmly sat on the ice while the game continued around it for over a minute. The bizarre incident added a whole new meaning to the term foul play. Funnily enough, this chicken is not the only animal that has been thrown on the ice. On to number 4.
Did somebody throw an octopus on the ice?
Yep, that's right, somebody actually threw an octopus on the ice in a game between Boston Bruins and Detroit Red Wings in 2015. Why, you ask? There is actually a legend behind this octopus throwing. Legend has it the 8 tentacles of the octopus represent the 8 playoff victories once needed to win the Stanley Cup, the championship trophy of the National Hockey League. The origin of the world-famous Detroit octopus throw is traced to 1952, when during the 3rd game of the final series against the Montreal Canadiens, Pete Cusimano, an East Side fish market owner, celebrated the first Red Wing goal by throwing an octopus onto the ice. Alright, enough of animals. Let's see some crazy goals. Moving on to number 3 on the list. This one might surprise you. In a game between St. Louis Blues and Florida Panthers, this happened.
Goal. Well, not the Panthers yet.
Oh, no! Deflection of the net!
This referee is the most unlucky guy on earth. The puck actually hit him right in the midsection and bounced into the net. The ref was okay, and the goal was actually called off. Not that surprising, perhaps. Florida was lucky this time. Moving on to number 2, a similar moment when Toronto was not that lucky. Toronto tried to clear the puck. It hits the referee's skate and right into the hand of Ryan O'Reilly. You know O'Reilly can score. The referee actually assisted Ryan O'Reilly, giving Buffalo the 4-2 lead. I can't help but feel bad for the referee. It must be hard to always stay out of the way. The puck moves so fast. Well, hey, at least he added an assist to his stats. You gotta see the positives, right? On to number 1, an embarrassing time in history for Vancouver fans and a crazy moment in NHL history. The date is June 15th, 2011, a day that will haunt the Vancouver Canucks forever. Vancouver Canucks had the home ice advantage against Boston Bruins on Game 7 of the 2011 Stanley Cup Finals. Unfortunately, it wasn't the victory parade the city had hoped for, as the Canucks lost the game. Kind of embarrassing, losing a Game 7 Stanley Cup Final 0-4 with home ice advantage. This embarrassment ignited absolute hell inside of the Canucks fans. It is common knowledge that Canadian hockey fans are absolutely crazy, but I didn't know they were this crazy. What followed after the loss was a scene straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster. As the buzzer signaled the end of the 3rd period, chaos erupted in the streets surrounding the arena. The ensuing riots not only dominated worldwide headlines, but also marked a dark chapter in the city's history. The level of destruction witnessed was reminiscent of movie scenes.